want to talk to you about a great quote from my friend, Dr. Tommy John. He asks every new patient that comes in to see him for chiropractic care, what is your why? And that is a direct way to get to the emotional reason for taking action. I have so many people ask me all the time, what do you do for working out? What is the best type of fitness routine? And I guess it all comes down to the simple question, well, what is your why? I think we can take that question and kind of break it down to 3 different parts. The first part is, what is your why for being physically active? Why do you choose to allocate time to exercising or to a certain workout? Or maybe perhaps you don't. Why not? Right? For me, the answer is I want to remain healthy and strong. I want to be able to do a handstand when I'm 80 years old and crawl around with my grandchildren, lift them overhead, play on the floor. That is my personal motivation, and there's no right or wrong answer. The question is, what is your reason for being active? Maybe you want to reduce stress. Maybe you want to be a certain size. Maybe you too want to remain healthy into old age. Now, the second part of the question is, why do you choose to do the particular activity that you have allocated your time towards? Some people love to run. Others, maybe a group fitness class is their thing. Some swear by yoga while others can't stand yoga and they want to swim. Whatever it is, whatever the reason is, why do you choose that type of activity? Do you choose it because you heard somewhere at some point in your life that cardio is the best way to burn calories? Or do you choose to be strong and go to a strength class because you think you need more lean muscle tissue? How do you feel when you participate in those particular exercises? How do you feel during the activity? How do you feel an hour after the activity? And what about 24 hours after the activity? A lot of times, by becoming really careful and thinking about how we feel when we're doing a certain activity, it can shed a lot of light on what is the best type of activity for the individual. Oftentimes I have people tell me that they do one type of workout for years and years and years because they want to remain healthy, but perhaps they have injuries that plague them or wake up with aches and pains. I don't know. How do you define being healthy? It all depends on the individual person. The tricky part is trusting your intuition. I would encourage you to grab a piece of paper and write down what comes to mind first. And then trust that. You may not be an expert in muscular endurance training, or you may not be an expert in cardio training, but you know what? You are an expert in yourself, and you do know what resonates with your body. So trust that. Now, the third step in the process is, why am I performing this particular movement? I always think of like in a bicep curl. If I chose to come to a group fitness class, let's say, and I'm working on muscle tone and I'm doing a bicep curl, if I apply that why question to the exercise, all of a sudden I'm present in the moment. What muscles are being activated? Can I reach a little bit harder? Can I drive faster? Can I push deeper? If you start to question all of those pieces of the movement that you're doing, you are making that a much more impactful movement. What do I mean by that? Well, by being present in the moment and aware of what's going on and what your body is feeling for every single action, you are recruiting a larger muscle fiber recruitment, which enhances your energy expenditure, which in the long run is going to lead to a much bigger impact for your workout. So really, it all comes down to, what is my why? When you look at it from all different perspectives, it brings you to the present moment, it makes your activity enjoyable, and finally, it can give you those sustainable, lasting results that you're looking for.